fell in love with people, weather, architecture, everything.
Это незаменимый опыт в нашей музыкальной профессии.
Everybody will leave the hall with a wonderful smile on their faces and in a good mood. That I know for sure.
This festival includes everything: competition, masterclasses, and different type of events.
It's a world-class event on a relatively small island.
In Malta, what could be better?
The Malta International Music Festival started 5 years ago. In the last 3 or 4 years, we had a representation of about 30 to 40 different nationalities represented by students who would participate in our international masterclasses.
Я скажу, вот это неровность триоли. Если бы триоли были бы размеренные, вот это состояние покоя, оно бы было. А поскольку ты дергаешь триоли постоянно, конечно, трудно с дерганными триолями играть. Понимаешь? Течет плавно.
Меня зовут Ангелина Кузнецова, мне 15 лет. И сейчас я учусь в Центральной музыкальной школе в Москве у педагога Дарьи Анатольевны Рябовой. Перешла я в Центральную музыкальную школу 2 года назад.
Чуть-чуть немного. Левой не помогай.
Много замечательных педагогов, у которых мы, участники, брали мастер-классы. Я считаю, это незаменимый опыт в нашей музыкальной профессии соприкоснуться с творчеством этих людей, поработать с ними.
This year we had here some very, very talented people from different countries, and some were absolutely exceptional, I would say. The privilege for these young people is that they meet the, cream of the crop people in the business, because they all come from different schools, and this is extremely beneficial. Да, лучше или намного. Хорошо? Вот в таком духе что-нибудь, да?
On voit plusieurs professeurs, et c'est-à-dire on reçoit beaucoup des influences assez différents et comme ça, on peut avoir dans quelques jours, dans mon cas, parce que je suis ici pour faire les masterclass pour pendant que 3 jours, tu reçois des conseils de plusieurs perspectives. Ça te donne une idée plus riche.
It's always interesting to meet the young people, and when we feel that it's help, that they start to understand what they are doing, start to enjoy it really, to live with the music, to breathe with the music, then it makes us happy. And this is artillery, cannon. Yeah, pom 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 pom. You're doing very well. This. So, it could be really brutal. Yeah.
Even more.
No, it was enough brutal. Yeah. What you did,
I
was.
did it a lot more brutal before.
Yeah. Amorous. What is very important that here everybody have enough time for practicing. Yeah, there are enough instruments and everybody is very friendly and it's a good organization. I think it's a good combination to learn and to spend vacation, to relax.
Tomorrow we start off with the Malta International Piano Competition, and in the next 6 days over 100 pianists will be coming from abroad to participate in our international piano competition. We have over 100 participants in the competition this year, again who came especially to Malta to participate in this international festival. There is a whole prize fund which amounts to 60,000 euros, so even this is an attraction for many pianists from all over the world to come and participate in the international competition.
It's incredibly difficult to play a competition. I've been on the other side.
What is important, to behave, to play, to present under the best light.
We are there waiting to be entertained artistically.
So I'd like to hear the candidates move beyond just the notes. I'm looking for interpretation, I'm looking for style.
Competition is the fastest and then the quickest way to get any kind of exposure. And to come here and then to be able to play in front of so many people in business, that can be really a really good shortcut to start career.
There are many different competitions in the world, and I participated in quite a few. I won most of them. I think what's the most important in competition is the future, what opportunities and what possibilities winning or becoming a prize winner of the competition gives you.
It's not necessarily that one is better than the other. It's more that one is a little more advanced in their development compared to somebody else. And that given over time, I think we all rise to that level where you're able to play a piece better or you're able to express yourself better.
You should present yourself. You know, if you are at home or at your home university playing for yourself, who will know about it? Yeah, you have to show yourself. That's all. And the competitions are just good ways to show yourself. That's all.
We try to create art, which is an expression of the soul, which is an expression of truth and beauty. At the same time, we're kind of trying to compete in ways that's supposed to be somehow measurable, which of course is impossible.
At the end of the day, we have to give marks, and sometimes it's really proved to be impossible because it's actually we are talking about art, performing art, and we are now sitting there waiting to be entertained, really to get into the kind of musical world by each one of the pianists.
My main advice is to be sincere with yourself and with music. And patience, that's the most important. You can't rush. You can't get everything at the same time. The building up a musicalship and musicality and technique and becoming a musician, it's a whole package which requires time, effort and hard work.
So my advice would be to just continue persevering. Don't give up. The world is full of prolific performers who have never won a competition. It's the ability to persevere your career rather than measuring how many competitions you win or you lose.
This year, it is by far the most important festival so far. We are having a very long series of concerts. We have 18 concerts this year on a daily basis from the 12th of April to the 30th of April. And it includes a lot of international artists of a very high repute, including Grigory Sokolov. We've got conductors Misha Katz and Konstantin Orbelyan, who will be also collaborating, which is something new this year in the festival, with the Malta Philharmonic Orchestra, and all the long list of international artists that we have on the program. And by far the program has attracted a lot of interest towards our festival.
every year the next festival was better and it was bigger and it was interesting, but this year it's a giant jump forward.
The festival invited me to come to Malta, and I was really excited because I had been to Malta before, but only for one night. And when it came, I was right away excited that it was in Malta, and I was happy to accept. The first proposal was with Chopin's concerto, and we decided on the second one. And they also asked me if I would play some pieces by Alexei Shore. And after looking at them, I said, why not? And so here we are. 3 pieces by Mr. Shore and Chopin's F minor piano concerto. In Malta, what could be better?
It's great to perform with this fantastic young pianist Jan Liszecki, whom I've heard about for many years, although he's very, very young. These are all premieres that we're doing with him, with this music of Alexei Shore, who's the local composer. And so it's very exciting.
The festival is getting bigger and bigger every year. It's an amazing feeling to have some of the best musicians in the world play my music.
Very rare to have a living composer and to speak about the music that you're going to play. And we certainly did a little bit during the rehearsal. Not before, not so much because I didn't have questions, I did, but my method of approach is the same for his music as it is for Chopin. I can't ask Chopin, Mozart, Bach how I should do something, so I have to decide for myself. And I think very much my role as an interpreter is to find something of my own in the music. And we can't ever be certain how the composer really intended it. And I think that's the beauty of our music as well. Every orchestra will have an incredibly different approach. There's a different sound, there's a different balance between the strings and the woodwinds, and one percussionist can make a humongous difference on the timpani, how he makes it sound, because it all creates a whole.
I've heard about this festival before, and I heard, obviously I know many of the musicians that are here, and I'm very excited about many of the musicians that are here. So, I mean, as far as the city, I think you can't find a more beautiful place on earth than Malta. And Valletta, especially with this beautiful sand-colored sandstone buildings and this incredible blue water. It's just now beginning to become a cultural mecca for the next year. Many different cultures are here. You have Italians and French and North Africans, and there's quite a large Russian community here, and so it's a very exciting place for art and music.
For me, the special point is to be here in Malta and to make music. It's not your Paris, it's not your Hamburg or Frankfurt or London, big cities where you associate classical music with. It's Malta, and it's fantastic to be here and to play and to make music.
If you have a possibility to unite, to be on Malta and to listen classical music and to listen such a concerts, I think it's the best way to choose in life what to do.